Oh, love, says reason, I beg you to accept yet another question. For this book says that the soul has taken leave of the virtues for evermore, and you say that the virtues are always with such souls, and more perfectly aligned with them than others. These are two contradictory statements, and it seems to me, says reason, I cannot understand them. I will satisfy you, says love. It is true. It is true that the soul has taken leave of the virtues so far as it concerns their observances and all the desires they demand. But the virtues have not taken leave of such souls, for they are always with them and perfectly obedient to them. And in this sense, the soul takes leave of them, and yet they are always with such souls. Let me give an illustration. If a man serves a master, he is with him, whom he serves, but the master is not with the servant. And if it happens that the servant earns much more from his master and learns so well that he becomes richer and wiser than the master, and is considered better and nobler than he, then he who was the master sees for certain that he who was servant is worth more and knows more in every way than he does, and he dwells with him to obey him in all things. This is just how you ought to understand these souls and virtues. For in the beginning the soul did all that she could in heart and body, all that she was taught by reason, who was at the time mistress and always told that she must do all things that virtue wished without resistance, to the point of death. Thus reason and other virtues were ladies and mistresses over the soul, and the soul was truly obedient to everything they chose to command. That is what a soul must do at first when she is a beginner, if she wants to live a life of the Spirit. Now, the soul has earned and learned so much from the virtues that she is above them, for such souls have in them all the virtues can teach, and beyond comparison, much more. For the soul has within her the mistress of virtues, whom is called divine love, and he has changed her entirely into himself and made her one with him, so that she is not with herself or with the virtue. With whom is she then, says reason? Who she wishes to learn by, asking questions. She is at my will, reason says love. I have turned her entirely into myself. And who are you, love, says reason? Are you not a virtue along with us, but are you above us? I am God, says love, for love is God, and God is love, and the soul is God by its condition of love, and I am God by the divine nature. And this comes to her, through her, love's justice, so that this precious loved one is taught by me and guided by me without herself, and she is changed into me, within me, and such a goal is gained by nurture.